Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Arrowhead. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. Got a man. That's Rasheed Rice. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Our side.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground, they'll go with Rashad White, the back out of Arizona State. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Another run here with White. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on 3rd down. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you, step 2 on that sideline, his secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Out quickly here to Worthy. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, The offensive line are the ones responsible for him, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
On the ground, that is Brashard Smith. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I would only want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
43! 43!
Mahomes now on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it starting 3rd down and 2.
Yellow, yellow! Argo blue, lady!
Mahomes now to throw again. He's got his man complete. That's Judy. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to. And certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Look wide. Get this one complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On the handoff, it's White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Not a great start by this running back here in the first half, Mike. He had a fumble earlier. Now he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to get more out of this run game as the rest of this game moves along.
Yellow!
On third down, it's White. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This from 34 yards. That's going to be blocked. Now this is scooped up by a member of the offense. But he's not going to be able to advance past the marker. He is stopped short, and the block kick leads to a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Falcon, first down.
Here we go.
On first down, right back to Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
So pickup is 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Jones. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This a 57-yard attempt. That comes out low. It is blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And you can see really why this offense has leaned on the ground game. I mean, can't you, Mike? I mean, the passing attack really needs somebody to provide a spark because they have not been able to get anything going here before the half.
Jones to throw on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go now.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards on the connection. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
Let's go.
Jones to the air again. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. It's a give up the middle to Robinson.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. That one taken in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. That his 1st touchdown this year. And although it's just the 2nd quarter of this one, they'll chase the points now to try to get things tied up. Mims sent in motion here. Again, they'll throw with Jones. That's caught. They were chasing the points here in the half, but they got him. And we are tied.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, 43.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Judy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. He'll get up and clock it here, and they're set up to possibly get 3 before the break. On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. He'll grab it at the 12. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
If you have a shot to bring him down early, you just can't miss, Mike. Not against a runner like this. If he slips that first tackle, you can see how much more he can add to a run.
They'll go again with Robinson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Another run here for Robinson. Woo! Robinson, a 1st down and more. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On play action, it's Jones. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Atlanta.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Pretty curious decision there, Mike, to go quarterback sneak on second down. It's typically something that we see on third and fourth down. But in this case, the play caller wanted to convert this first down, don't leave anything to chance, and he's able to get a fresh set of downs.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
Right at midfield. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Robinson. Open space to the 35. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
The drive begins with a run by White. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 41. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with White. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Easy.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. This is caught 2. And he'll take it on in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken around the 11. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. play action. It's Jones. That one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Open man downfield, it's Rice. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice, touchdown KC. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now Jones.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to White. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. Finds an alley to the 35. And he'll be taken down. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? more important than how many gross yards you run for.
At the 25-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 2.
Yellow. Wide.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of
His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run with Smith, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Rashard Smith, touchdown Chiefs. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score. Chiefs 32. Falcons 29. Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Right now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Jones. Open man, Demario Douglas. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, it's Jones. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain there of 11. First down, Atlanta.
First down.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In 4th quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2nd down at the 41. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one taken in by London. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. That's to the right side, and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's See who they got. They'll come up now for second down. Throwing, Jones. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Mims sent in motion here. They'll drop to throw. Now, deep ball for London. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Play fake. Mahomes. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His second touchdown of the afternoon.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a two-possession game here late.
Makes the score Chiefs 39, Falcons 29. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Right now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On the ground, it's Smith. That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. It comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Second and 7. It's a jet sweep, and it's Judy. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll run, and this is Smith. And he's inside the 10, pushing forward for a gain of 5 yards. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Now Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Jerry Jeudy. Touchdown, KC. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
The kick is good. That's the score. Chiefs 46, Falcons 29. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jones now on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Jones. A dive, but too far out in front of him. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Fire down these two.
Give up the middle to Smith. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Smith again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.
Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall like yellow on leaves. Fall like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, is asleep. You weak, chic. The web, look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once when we like we go back, way back. When it we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach, play that. You should say that, I be in the streets like a strip rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.